What's up, y'all? Kilo Nails here. Now I'm back with another video. Now today we're focused on bench press. So I worked up to 420 pounds today, and I got me 2 sets of 5. Now I'm telling y'all, bench press has been feeling great. For those that's been following me, y'all know I've had like a little weird shoulder issue a couple months ago. But hey, I think it's safe to say we're back in business and we're back moving. So that 420, I got 2 sets right there for easy sets of 5. Now those were layups. Now after that, I dropped it down to 315 and I got some work in. I got some reps in. Now I was going for an AMRAP. Now an AMRAP is as many reps as possible. Now I feel like I have more reps in the tank, but I knew I was going to drop it down a little bit more and get more work in. I think right here I got about, I don't know, 15, 16 reps, something like that. But if you're going to do this, when you bring the weight down, get something to where you can get anywhere from 15 to 20. Then I dropped it one more time, took a plate off, 225, NFL Combine style. And I knocked it out. I believe I did, I don't know, maybe 28 reps here or something like that. So whenever I drop it down to this weight, I like to get anywhere from 25 and 30 reps. Now, the closer we get to the meet, I'm going to get stronger. Conditioning is going to get better. So these numbers are going to go up. Last week on 315, I hit 18. The goal was 20, but that's coming soon. I've hit 20 in the past, maybe about, close to 2 years ago. But you know what? It's a new day. It's a new year. And we're going to make it happen again. Now, after hitting all those reps on bench press, I went to one of my favorite pec movements, the seated incline cable flies. Now with these right here, I'm hitting about 3 sets of 12. And I love doing these incline cable flies because it hits the upper pec. It gets a good squeeze. You don't go too heavy. I'm telling y'all, don't go too heavy with this because you don't want to tear anything, especially after going heavy on your bench press. So take your time and just get a good squeeze here. This is when you get in bodybuilder mode. This is when you lock in with the mind-body connection that Arnold Schwarzenegger spoke about a lot. Whenever you're, reading his books, watch his older videos, you will hear him speak about this a lot. The mind-muscle connection. Because as you're squeezing it, you're thinking about squeezing it with your mind. And according to bro science, they say this right here makes every exercise and every workout even more effective when you utilize the mental aspect to it and not just physical. But that is one thing. I do believe that whatever our mind tells us, our body can do it. So I can see that connection. It's kind of philosophical, but it's a great way to look at it. Think about it as you're doing it to make it more effective. Just like anything in life, you're paying attention to what you're doing. You're thinking about what you're doing. You're focused on what you're doing so you don't get sidetracked, and whatever the task is, you can get it done better. Now, after those, I came down to one of my new favorite joint-friendly tricep movements right here. It's a seated tricep machine, and I got 3 sets of 10 to 12 here also. Now, mind you, this is a very weird machine. It kind of gets you stuck in one spot, so you're going to have to adjust the seat, maybe make the weight a little bit heavier, adjust the back so you can hit your triceps. On this one here, I believe I moved down just a little bit from my first set with the seat so I can feel it more in my triceps. Now listen, it doesn't matter what kind of bench day you're having, never have a bench day and not hit your triceps. Your triceps are key. That's the lockout to your bench press. If you ever see people who have issues at the top half of their bench press, it's their triceps. Their triceps are weak, or their tricep strength needs to catch up with their shoulder and their pec strength. Now to finish off, I had to get some douchebag curls in, the preacher curls. So here I got 3 sets of 10 to 12 here, and I kept the breaks extremely short. I wanted to keep the blood pumped in the arms as much as I could. Now this is a antagonistic muscle for the muscle we just did, which was a tricep. But like I said, sometimes I like to work both sides and get work on the bicep and on the tricep. Now, even if your bicep doesn't directly affect your bench, what it does do is this. It will strengthen that bicep tendon, which connects to your shoulder, so you won't have as much shoulder issues. Alright, so try out this workout, like, subscribe, comment, and keep working with me. Alright, peace.